Hi, my name is Yves, and this is our CEO, Mr. Tony Bark. And we're Bark Industry from Calgary, actually. So how many of you have dogs here? How many of you have problems finding something that fits your potato-shaped dog? That's what we had. That's what we started. And, we are the Dysons of the pet industry. When Tony was only 8 weeks old, we were searching high and low for a harness that would fit properly. Unfortunately, nothing fit. Quality was poor, price was high. Now, after months of frustration, Tony, come here. I decided to design and manufacture our very own harness, but not just any harness, a high-quality harness that was functional, but also very well priced. And that's how Bark Industry came to me. Now, we incorporate both innovation and aesthetics into everything that we do. 2 years later, we are now a global e-commerce brand, and we ship to over 15 countries globally. And we also have a dealer in Singapore too, which is always nice. We're backed by Dragon's Den investor, and I'm also immortalized through Netflix, so just so you guys know. And we've grown by over 500% in the past 2 years, which is phenomenal. Our Instagram following has grown to 15,000 followers, and we have 6 or 5 dedicated brand ambassadors to just our products. The best part about our brand ambassadors, they allow us to market with 0 Facebook ad spend. We don't spend any money on social media. They are the absolute backbone of our marketing strategy. Now, they also allow us to be known throughout the world because of their reach. They reach through millions of people around the globe. We were the very first pet store to be allowed to be a pop-up store at Nordstrom's. And ever since, we've grown from one product, which was a harness, this is actually a new generation, to well over 20 different products, including our signature flagship backpacks, as you see there. Now, in 2018, the US alone spent over $70 billion on their pets. With the way the market is going, I have a sinking feeling that's going to grow, but also on a global basis, that number is just even bigger. And I won't lie, I want a big piece of that pie. Who doesn't? With the emergence of the strong and economic situation that's going on in Asia, our Singapore dealer is ideally suited for our expansion, which is exactly what we're hoping to expand and target next. And this is why I'm here today, asking for your help. So thank you.
Where's the Canadian maple leaf on the backpack?
I think that's pretty Canadian as it is, but
Yes, it is.
that's what we actually named it, the Lumberjack.
Yeah, but you have many models, I'm sure,
Yes, we do.
to fit any taste around the world. So that was. You seem to be in good command of your growth. So what do you actually need? It's unclear to me. What do you need more to further expand?
I actually would love some mentorship around expanding on a global basis. Having a limited understanding to certain markets, having mentorship would be fantastic, more than money, to be completely frank with you.
Yeah. So we might be able to help. I'm in LA right now. There's more dogs than people there. So and they all come like that, with all sort of. So we'll be able to help.
Fantastic. Love that.
Who are you competing with? And how tough is the competition?
Oh, the pet industry is a huge competition. It's a huge field. I'm competing with the 2 biggest players right now, RC Pets in Vancouver and Roughwear, which is based out of Oregon, I believe. And they're a premium product just like ours. In terms of our backpack, we own the market. Simple as that. There's nobody out there that actually has a backpack that's as fashionable, functional, and as good looking as ours. So we own that market completely. In terms of harnesses, we compete with a slew of competitors out there for sure.
Eve, how do you distinguish yourself amongst all those competitors?
Social media is definitely one of them. My authenticity, one of the things that I take pride in is showing transparency in the way we do business. So we have certain private groups that we allow our consumers to be part of that get to see the behind the scenes. So they get to have an understanding and actually be part of choosing the next design, the next pattern, that kind of stuff.
Yves, can you talk a little bit about your distribution and what your plans are?
Yes, absolutely. Our distribution is, since we are an e-commerce, a majority of e-commerce, we ship everything through either USPS in the US or we use UPS for all of our international and our domestic purposes. Once we solidify and increase in scale a little bit more in Singapore and the Southeast Asian countries, everything will actually be coming to them directly, and they'll be distributing from there. And we're going to hit Australia.
You know, I was actually thinking more of channel partnerships as opposed to direct distribution.
Oh, okay. In terms of direct, we have a few stores that we work with currently out in Toronto, Mississauga, and out in the U.S. as well. But the rest is, and of course Singapore, but the rest is direct to consumer. That's it. Yay. Thank you.